Do you ever feel like no matter how much you plan for retirement, there's always that nagging fear of running out of money? Guess what? You're not alone. Many retirees believe that getting their withdrawal rate just right will guarantee a financially stable future. But the reality is, it's not that simple. Hello, everyone. I'm David Caviness, certified financial planner. And today, we're going to dig into why retirees really run out of money. Here's a spoiler alert. It's not because their withdrawal strategy is off by a percentage point. It's the unexpected things, the ones that catch you off guard, that end up causing the most damage. Let's dive into real reasons retirees end up in trouble and how you can avoid these pitfalls. First up, impulsive spending. It's easy to think that after decades of saving and working hard, you deserve to splurge a little in retirement. And while that's true, unchecked spending can quickly spiral out of control. That dream vacation or shiny new car can eat away at your nest egg faster than you think. To avoid this, set clear spending boundaries. Enjoy life, but keep an eye on how quickly those one-time expenses can add up. Next, let's talk about gray divorce. Divorce rates are rising for people over 50, and this can wreak havoc on your financial situation. Suddenly, assets that were meant to last 2 lifetimes are being split in half. If you don't plan for the possibility, or at least understand the financial impact, this could be a major risk to your retirement strategy. Another big one is long-term care. We all hope we'll stay healthy throughout retirement, but the reality is that healthcare costs increase with age, especially if you need assisted living or nursing home care. Many people underestimate how much long-term care will cost, or they assume it won't happen to them. But even a few years of care can drain your savings quickly if you're not prepared. One of the toughest challenges that retirees face is enabling adult children. It's natural to want to help your kids financially, especially if they're struggling, but there's a line between helping and enabling. If you're constantly bailing out your adult children, whether it's with rent, loans, or other expenses, you could be putting your own financial future at risk. It's important to set boundaries here, even when it's hard. And then there's real estate. Many retirees think they can downsize or invest in rental properties to make extra income. But managing real estate can be costly and stressful, especially if you're dealing with vacancies, repairs, or property taxes. Overextending yourself in real estate can backfire, turning what was supposed to be a steady income stream into a money pit. Investments that blow up and go to zero. This is the one that hits hard. We've all heard stories of retirees losing everything in a bad investment. Whether it's getting involved in a high-risk venture or being overly concentrated in one stock, putting too many eggs in one basket can be disastrous. Make sure your portfolio is well diversified and aligned with your long-term goals to minimize risk. And finally, sequence of return risk. This is something most people don't think about, but it's crucial. The order in which you experience market returns matters more than you'd expect. A few bad years early in your retirement can have a much bigger impact than the same bad years later on. That's why it's so important to have a strategy in place that accounts for market volatility and protects your withdrawals during downturns. And one last point, lack of liquidity. Retirees often have a lot of their wealth tied up in assets that aren't easily accessible, whether it's real estate or private investments, or retirement accounts with withdrawal penalties such as annuities. Make sure you have enough liquid assets available for emergencies so you're not forced to sell at a bad time or tap into assets you'd rather leave untouched. So if you're worried about running out of money in retirement, don't focus just on the withdrawal rate. Yes, that's important, but the real threats are the unexpected life events and financial missteps that can drain your resources. Take steps now to plan for these risks and protect your retirement. Thanks for watching again. I'm David Caviness, certified financial planner. And if you need help with a strategy that covers all of your bases, from spending habits to long-term care, reach out. Go to my website at cavinesswealth.com and schedule time to talk about your situation.